Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Johnny Shepard. I'm the president of TPSA and would like to welcome everyone to the 2022-2023 Texas Public Safety Association State Conference. I would first like to thank Marriott Dallas Allen Hotel and Convention Center in the city of Allen for providing us a great location to host this tremendous event. Next, I would like to thank the advisors, the mentors, the teachers, and the family that have provided so much time helping you get this far. Lastly, I would like to thank you, the students. We are all here because of you. You are our future lawyers, scientists, law enforcement, firefighters, EMT, correctional professionals, and so much more. Each day you make us proud to be a part of your lives. We shine through your successes. I hope each of you have an exciting competition, bring your A game, and will present gracious professionalism throughout this entire event. Good luck, have fun. You are our legacy. Thank you. We will now have our opening and flag ceremony courtesy of Porter High School and singing of our national anthem by Isabel Espinoza from Abilene Cooper High School, accompanied by Junior Orphe on the saxophone.
Hey guys, let's give him one more round of applause. That was amazing. All right, I would like to bring the student board and the ambassadors up to the stage to call out each school by region. Woo!
I go to Granbury High School. When I call out your school, will you scream your name, please? Azel High School. Bill R. Johnson. Brewer High School. Granbury High School. Hollistein. Springtown High School.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Eastman. I'm with Region 2. I go to the Bechtel. Ben Barber Innovation Academy. Birdville Center of Technology and Advanced Learning. Dan Dipper CTR. Hallsville High School. Lake Dallas High School. Lufkin High School. Mount Pleasant High School. Nacogdoches High School. And Waxahachie High School.
Hi, I'm Mia. I'm from Region 3. I'm Julia DeCarski from Region 3. First up, we got Klein Bunchy High School. Grand Oaks High School. Huntsville High School. Kingwood High School. Klein High School. Klein Oak High School. New Caney High School. Porter High School. Hi, I'm Braylon Miller, and I'm from Region 4, and I go to Port Neches Groves High School.
Hi, I'm Alexis Garcia.
Hi, I'm Aleda. And we go to Chattanooga High School! Chattanooga High School! Dr. Harry Lewis career! Caribbean High School! North Shore Senior High! Port Neches Girls High School! Viner High School! Warren High School!
Good afternoon, I'm Gael Gonzalez,
I'm Angela Wyatt.
and we are Region 5. Starting off with, make some noise when I call you. Hannah Early College High School.
Lopez Early College High School.
Pace Early College High School.
Nevada Early College High School.
Toulouse Midway High School. And Veterans Memorial Early College High School.
Hi, I'm Victoria Ramon and I go to United High School. Donna High School. Donna North High School. La Feria. Los Fresnos High School. London B. Johnson. Mission High School. PSJA Memorial Early College High School. United High School. United South High School.
I'm Ethan Salazar.
And I'm Elisa Maripa, and we're both from Region 6 from Los Fresnos High School. And for Region 7, Abilene High School. Cooper High School. And Richard Milburn Academy.
Hey, how you guys doing? I represent Region 8. My name is Sisto Quiroz. I go to Hutto. Our region consists of Atkins High School, Hendrickson High School, Hutto 9th Grade Center, and Hutto High School.
Hey guys, gonna start the wave. Okay? We're starting from down there. Ready?
Guys, this is painful. Everyone get excited. Come on, you're watching competition.
We're doing it again.
All right, guys, that was much better. Please give a round of applause for our student board and our student ambassador. All right, I would like to introduce the CEO of TPSA, Kira Hassler Newsom.
Everybody's gonna think I have a million children. All right. You happy to be here? Yeah! I'm happy you're here. We wouldn't be here without you. All right. I get the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker. I'd like to introduce and welcome to the stage Chief Brian Harvey of the Allen Police Department. Chief Harvey joined the Allen Police Department in February of 2012. He oversees a progressive department of 202 sworn and civilian personnel that serves a growing North Texas community of 114,000 citizens. He served the Dallas Police Department for 32 years, where he had numerous assignments, retiring as a deputy chief over the Homeland Security and Tactical Deployment Division. Some of his notable experiences include vice presidential motorcade during the 1984 Republican Convention, working for NBC Broadcasting during the 1988 Seoul Olympic Games, venue commander during the 1994 World Cup Soccer Games, shelter commander for the 2005 Katrina and Rita evacuees, development of a 24-hour tactical intelligence center in 2006. In 2008, he was a speaker in Mexico City at the International Conference on Organized Crime. He's the intelligence commander during the 2009 NBA All-Star Game. In 2010, he was the chair of the Super Bowl Regional Intelligence Committee. Chief Harvey is a past president of the North Texas Police Chiefs Association and has served as a regional director and legislative committee chair for the Texas Police Chiefs Association. He is currently on the board of directors for both the Trusted World Foundation and the Credit Union of Texas. Please welcome Chief Brian Harvey.
I forgot I hit dates on there. Y'all were doing the math, right? And you concluded that I am? 34. Oh, correct. I heard that already. That's great. Perfect.
You look 30.
Whoever said that, you get an extra point towards some competition. Who do I talk to about that? How do I make that happen? It is my honor to be here today and welcome everybody to the state championships of TPSA.
For the 800 competitors and family and volunteers that have made it possible, we hope you enjoy your visit. And it's great to see so many young adults, and I just applaud your interest in public safety, the work you have done to get here, and I wish you the best of luck in your events. You know, public safety, I looked over your events, I looked over your tracks, and whether it's in law, whether it's police and fire, whether it's corrections or security, public safety is a noble profession. Law enforcement and public safety have prevailed against our detractors because we have maintained the moral high ground, and we will continue to maintain that moral high ground. 9,000 prosecutors in 94 DA's offices across the country, 312 corrections officers, 800,000 police officers, and 1.2 million paramedics and firefighters keep our communities safe using the skills that you've learned for your competition today. But this competition is about more than just showcasing skills. I think it's about coming together as a team to support and learn from each other. You are the future of public safety. So I would applaud yourselves. I'd like to talk today about where we've been for just a little bit, but really where we're going in public safety. It's really an exciting time. You know, the bio you heard was written specifically for this event, except for the dates. But that's not something that you would read to a community group or a Rotary meeting. But I wanted to demonstrate that you will have a tremendous opportunity to grow and to experience things that you never might be able to experience in other careers, and to serve your communities. So I wanted to use that for two reasons. First, I wanted to demonstrate those tremendous opportunities, but the second reason for that introduction was to emphasize that every experience that I had was part of a team effort. A larger group of officers, an agency that supported that larger group to do something larger than themselves. I was part of a multi-agency team that provided Super Bowl security. I was part of a large multidisciplinary team that coordinated the Katrina and Rita evacuee efforts in downtown Dallas. I'm part of a 200-member department. That's 0.5% for the math majors in here. I used my calculator. A lot of you can do that in your head. But this is a team sport. Public safety is a team sport. Nobody does this job alone. So it's appropriate that your exercises will depend on teams working together. You know, our dispatchers in our 911 center work as a team. Your traffic accident scenario, your felony stop, your SWAT op, your fire agility course, certainly a real-world structure fire, real-world paramedic call, your crime scene investigation, your cell extractions, all require teamwork. You've got a legal track. Preparing and prosecuting criminal cases takes a multidisciplinary team. Not only the prosecutors and investigators, but law enforcement, criminalists, social workers. I did notice that you have a job interview, and I noticed that that's a lone event. So I thought this might be a good time to mention that if you want some real-world practice, we have a recruiting booth right outside the door. Did y'all see it? We are hiring jailers, dispatchers, animal service officers, records clerks, public service officers, and of course those all roll into police officer. We've had a number of individuals enter police service through those positions. The competition here today represents the evolution of methods or tactics that differ from past exercises. Oh, that's good. Is everybody still out there? So lessons learned over the years continue to improve officer safety procedures. Your SWAT exercise has improved drastically over the SWAT practices that I was taught years ago when I spent about 3 or 4 years in SWAT. Officer safety will continue to evolve, but today what I'd like to talk about, I'd like to focus on the acceleration and convergence of technology and its impact on public safety. In his book, The Inevitable, author Kevin Kelly said, "We are perpetual newbies trying to keep up with new products and upgrades. And the public safety path you choose is poised to change dramatically over the next 2 to 3 to 5 to 10 years. But regardless of your career choice, I want to encourage you, I want to challenge you to maintain a growth mindset. Throughout your career, embrace learning long after your high school experience. You know, COVID demonstrated teamwork and perpetual learning. In March of 2020, public safety, just like private sector, just like homes across the country, had to pivot. We had to learn fast and we had to pivot. And in public safety, we had to try and protect our first responders and provide service to our communities. So we relied heavily on Allen Fire to interpret the constantly changing guidelines from CDC on PPE, on testing, on quarantine, on social distancing, on the duration of a contact with somebody. And in the early stages, personal protection equipment, PPE, was very scarce and limited to health workers. I learned law enforcement are not health workers. So we didn't have PPE, but fire department hooked us up, provided us with PPE throughout most of the pandemic. Teamwork and learning. Think about in public safety how events or societal changes impact what we do. Criminal justice reform impacts sentencing and alternative sentencing that has been part of a lot of criminal justice reform. Might change the models of incarceration that corrections are using with digital electronic monitoring, digitization and improvements in prisoner tracking are replacing handwritten logs and improving efficiencies in understaffed corrections teams. You're going to be directly involved in making a lot of these decisions, and you're going to be involved in some way in implementing these new procedures. Advances in physical evidence analysis impact patrol, investigative processes, and prosecutions. Touch DNA has struggled to become both reliable and cost-effective, but it's worth watching since it could change the way we process crime. Molecular photo fitting or DNA phenotyping may enable forensic experts to determine a suspect's physical appearance through evidence left at a scene. This is currently being debated based on reliability and potential bias. MicroRNAs are being developed that may provide better analysis of human fluids at scenes. At what point does public safety adopt these new procedures? How does law enforcement, how does public safety respond to the ethical dilemmas, of DNA or genealogical forensics? These are the questions that we talk about at our Texas Police Chiefs Conference that is going on in Fort Worth right now. Maybe microRNA or touch DNA will be part of some crime scene scenario in a future TPSA competition. So continue to learn. Technology is increasing at exponential rates, and I don't have to tell this audience that. You're digital natives, and you know that. Cell phones, cell phone towers, tower data, tablets, computers are now valuable pieces of evidence, along with commercial and private video everywhere. And this has changed the way that our patrol officers secure digital evidence in the field upon arrest. And police agencies have had to become self-sufficient in processing our own digital evidence. So digital forensics is growing rapidly in law enforcement, in all the departments around the area. Maybe there will be a digital scenario next year where you review a Cellbrite or Gray key extraction to identify elements of a crime. You know, we sent our narcotics officers into the dark web and familiarized them with cryptocurrency years ago so that they could learn what it looks like on a hard drive and how they could detect it while they're putting a case together. How might current central bank digital currency change our investigations? Will future TPSA scenarios include a blockchain fraud problem? Who knows? We've got Ring and Nest video doorbells. We've got wireless security systems, cameras providing increased suspect and evidentiary information. They also connect to a personal Wi-Fi, the Internet of Things, right? As alarm systems, thermostats, lawn sprinklers, and toasters create pathways for intrusion into personal Wi-Fi, law enforcement may need to adjust to an already increasing incidence of cybercrime and fraud. IoT is being used in the fire service in lightweight gear that can monitor a firefighter's health. It can monitor oxygen, it can monitor heart rate, it can monitor their self-contained breathing apparatus levels. So the back chief that's in charge of the scene can pull them out to recharge their SCBA. IoT sensors in remote areas are alerting firefighters to fires so that they can address them before they spread and become large wildfires out of control like we see in California. Mapping programs with sensors may inform firefighters of where a fire is in a building prior to arrival. Suppose while on duty, a firefighter's smartwatch indicates that they have low electrolytes or vitamins, and then is directed by artificial intelligence, who checks the inventory at the station house, at the firehouse, and orders an immediate drone delivery of the supplements that can be added to that firefighter's evening meal. That's the kind of things that people are experimenting with today. Facial recognition has improved significantly from its early introduction years ago, and it's gaining traction in some agencies, but it's also a hot button topic for privacy groups. Will it become standard in all police agencies? How will law enforcement balance the use of facial recognition against privacy concerns? Those are issues that have to be worked out too. More and more agencies are implementing drone programs. The next step is drones as a first responder. We go to a larger drone that's got more dwell time instead of the hand-launched drones out of the squad cars, and actually respond and supplement to our ground elements. And of course, we've seen drones help firefighters tracking wildfires out in rural areas. How will commercial automated drones and robot delivery of Amazon and FedEx and UPS packages impact our operation? Will package thefts increase? Retailers experience a high rate of smash and grabs, especially in gift stores. A lot of gift stores that handle candles and soaps and things like that. It's real easy to come in and just pull everything off the shelf, put it in a bag, and 3 or 4 people run out the door. We're starting to see that they're limiting their high-cost items to online sales only. So will retail stores become just a showroom to limit theft, obviously, with fulfillment for the customer through drone delivery? What will our role be? How does that impact the way we investigate crimes? What new skills are needed by our officers? You may be involved in these conversations. You may be involved in discussions about augmentation. Exoskeletons. I'm sure you're familiar with exoskeletons. Once limited to military research, are now available to augment hikers with backpacks to boost strength and endurance. But they're already designed for firefighters to carry up to 220-pound loads, especially in high-rise fires where they have to carry gear up multiple flights of stairs. And developed over the last 30 years, artificial intelligence is an emerging frontier, and it will be necessary to navigate and search and allow us to use the estimated 50 to 500 zettabytes of data that's going to be in the cloud. AI could replace manual calculations for the firefighter folks in here. Could replace those manual calculations when running a fire hose and calculating the water pressure drop over distance to determine hose size and drop down on hose sizes. If it could be integrated with GPS, that could be calculated on the way to the scene. So there are just tremendous, tremendous advances. Traffic engineers are installing smart traffic systems that can be adjusted based on video analytics of traffic flow. And automakers, as we know, are integrating local traffic signal data to calculate speeds to catch a green light at the next signal. So when city systems integrate with the vehicles and a crowdsourced nav system like Waze, how will law enforcement be affected? Will crash rates decline? I would expect it would. Self-driving rideshare vehicles were tested a couple years ago in Plano, in Legacy West. So what does a TPSA crash investigation scenario look like with a self-driving car? Who's at fault? I don't have answers, I just have questions. Don't wait for answers. And there's no test. Uber and Delta are working with a private company on eVTOLs, electronic vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. Originally promised in 2023, they pushed its launch date back to 2025. How will that impact law enforcement? We've already seen the problem with the lithium-ion batteries causes firefighters. It burns so hot and burns so long, they only have 2 choices. They can let it burn, which in an urban environment is extremely catastrophic, or drown it in water, which takes several hours worth of water, and then the car has to be watched for 24 to 48 hours to make sure that it doesn't breathe at night. How are we going to resolve some of those issues? There are 20 smart police stations in Dubai using chatbot technology. Wonder how long it's going to take for municipal government to catch up to the private sector just in customer service chatbot use. Axon, the maker of taser and body cams, has envisioned an integrated environment where AI gathers police records based on a call address. And then as the officer approaches on foot, it harvests license plate data that's seen, it listens for dates of birth, it initiates subject checks, and with voice to text populates a report for the officer to review. Will this be beneficial, or will it be distracting to our officers? As future leaders, you will also have the responsibility to be sure these technologies are used ethically and constitutionally. You know, we've just seen 1,000 tech industry leaders, including Elon Musk and Steve Wozniak, have asked for a 6-month moratorium on AI research labs to consider moral and ethical complications or implications. So I'll leave you with an October 2022 report from the Electronic Frontier Foundation about a program in a Pacific Northwest lab called From Tools to Teammates. And they're exploring how AI can best interact with people. 2 scenarios. One, they describe an autonomous police partner that can take control of the steering wheel during a pursuit. I wonder if fire chiefs are going to allow an autonomous partner to drive a $1 million piece of fire apparatus. I won't have to make that decision. They also describe a futuristic scenario where, upon receiving a robbery in progress call, a digital partner initiates a full spectrum technology response, tapping drone footage, tapping available law enforcement records, existing public records, possibly social media records, and may produce a high confidence match of a suspect and then offer to take over driving so the officer can review the new data package on the way to the call. We haven't even touched on Web 3.0 or the metaverse. Will court cases or detective interviews be conducted on the metaverse? What are the jurisdictional issues involved in VR crime? These are exciting times to be in public safety. If you go into public safety, you're going to have the opportunity to experience rolling out some of these programs. You'll have tremendous opportunities to develop skills and even specialize in areas that haven't even been talked about today. So good luck to all the competitors here today. Enjoy and have a great event. Thank you.
All right. Chief Harvey, we would like to thank you on behalf of TPSA for coming and speaking with us. Give us a little token of our appreciation. Thank you for sharing this with us. All right. As we move throughout the next few days of competition, you're going to interact with several members of the TPSA staff. Or you might ask a question and they'll say, go talk to this person. So I thought we would take a few moments and actually introduce everybody to you. When I call your name, if you'll please rise, wave at the audience. I'm going to introduce you by your name and your title. So we're going to begin with the individuals who are responsible for disseminating the information to all of you and ensuring that your regional competitions run smoothly. The regional representatives. We're going to go in numerical order. So Region 1, Ashley Johnson. Region 2, Jessica Soto. Region 3, Kendria Russell. Region 4, Janet Collins. Region 5 and 6, Richard Brewer. And Region 7, Mary Jansen. success this year. Now we're going to move on to our coordinators. These are the individuals who are working behind the scenes to make every TPSA opportunity possible for you. We're going to have Michael Sanders stand up. He is our Laura membership coordinator. Tiffany Sanchez, leadership coordinator. And Abigail Esquimar, marketing coordinator. Our executive council members are the backbone of our organization. They keep things moving forward despite the many obstacles that they are thrown each day. First off, we have Monica Newberg, our treasurer. Rhea Dembali, vice president of Melissa Hollingsworth, vice president of Regions. And our president, which you have already met, Mr. Johnny Shepard. And lastly, our board of directors. Over here we have our director of finance, Thomas Helga. In the back we have our director of information technology, Connor Rinsley. And you already know me, Kira Newsom. Without each of these individuals, TPSA would not be possible. Each and every one of them has worked tirelessly, and I mean tirelessly, to ensure you have a great time at this conference and every TPSA event. Can we give them one more round of applause, please? All right, we've got some general housekeeping information I need to share with you. So if you'll direct your attention to the screens on either side of me, you're going to see some highlights of our agenda and policies. Advisors, if you were in the mandatory meeting, all of this information was shared with you. Please share it with your students in greater detail. We are not going to stand up here and read every single thing to you. What? Connor.
Looks like it's over.
It's over there. Okay. Here we go. If you were unable to attend the meeting, please get with Mr. Shepard after the ceremony to review the information and sign off on the attendance roster. If you don't sign off on it, your students aren't going to be allowed to compete. Not every advisor has to, just one from every school. You should have received a registration folder. Please review that and get with any of our staff members if you have any questions or concerns. Our amazing staff have activities planned throughout the week to help you pass the time. So advisors, I encourage you to attend the advisor workshops so that your expertise can be incorporated into all of our upcoming TPSA leadership and competitive events. This is your platform, this is your time to share your ideas for changes. If you have any questions about the workshops, please get with Ms. Sanchez, who's organized and will moderate all of the sessions. We're going to have a selection of exhibitors out here in the main hallway. Some of them are already there, more will show up throughout the week. Make sure you pay each one a visit to learn more about the career opportunities they have for you. Ms. Dembali, the student board, and the student ambassadors have some amazing events planned for you this week. So Ms. Dembali, if you'll please come to the stage.
We get a call. Woo! All right, guys, so the student board has been working extremely hard on coming up with some fun ideas, especially last minute. So activity number 1 is going to be tonight in the pool area. Come out in your big hair, your 80s outfit. You'll definitely see me in my ridiculous outfit tonight. Your glow sticks, your glow stuff, whatever. We're going to have a movie poolside. We're going to watch Ghostbusters, which is a flashback from the 80s. Activity number 2 is tomorrow night. Come dressed at 7 p.m. in your Western attire. Cowboy boots, hats. We're gonna rock this hotel with our DJ, Mr. Sanders. We're coming up with a DJ name. Now, if you're not a dance machine, because I know some of us don't know how to twerk it on the floor. We're gonna have tons of games around the room for you guys to enjoy. And we're also gonna have a Sunday bar, so we can have a little bit of dessert. And then activity 3.
We're going to be doing a photo scavenger hunt around the hotel all 3 days, so it'll start right after this. So for each of those, I don't know if it's up there or not. It's not up there. So for each day of the conference, there will be 3 different sets of scavenger hunt tasks to complete each day. The tasks will be found on the TBSA scavenger hunt website that can be accessed on any device. There is a QR code. I don't know if it's in the slideshow or not. It's not? Okay. But you can go to the TBSA website and it should be on there. You'll click on each photo. It'll tell you the task of it, and then you'll click on the photo that'll bring you to the link to complete the task.
Some of the rules are you have to be a team of 4 to 6. You must complete each task correctly. The team who gets the most points at the fastest time wins.
And guys, it doesn't have to be your school team. You can make new friends and try to compete with new people.
That's fine.
I think we have to do it with your chapter. We're going to take pictures of other people while doing the events. Yes. If you have any questions, find someone on the student board. We will help you.
We love you, Roya!
All right, Mr. Winston. Mr. Winston, if you would please come to the stage.
Keep everyone getting the same information, getting communication out there, because we've heard you at other conferences that everyone wants to be in the know of what's happening. We will be having SMS updates. I'm sure you've seen the posters around. The posters are all over the hotel. That's also on the TPSA state website. You can sign up to get live event notifications about your specific events that you're in. Students can do this, advisors can do it, judges, volunteers, anybody can sign up to get SMS notifications. That is the information there. That same information is posted around the hotel. Next up, the schedule of all the events. We have a lot of moving parts at this competition with a lot of different people. So the website will stay up to date live with how far ahead or behind events are running. If there's any updates, those SMS updates will show up on the website for you to be able to view. Students, you can all find this information, tpsa.info/state. You can find the QR codes around the hotel, everything like that. Everything will stay up to date so you have an accurate picture of how your competition is running, where you have to be, and when. There's also maps on there, and it will show you where to go for your check-in areas. And on that, we're back to Kira.
He doesn't know I'm about to say this, we're going off script. But just so you know, tomorrow is Connor's 21st birthday. embarrassment of Connor at the student social tomorrow. We just don't want to come over and find out. All right. So, now we get to talk about the not so fun stuff. I'm gonna try and make it really fast. I'm not gonna lie, I have all of this. We're gonna condense it. You ready? All right, conference badges. Everybody got one? You need it. Look on the back of it. You see the thing that says scan me? If you scan that, your TPSA student ID should show up if your advisor loaded them into the system. If you scan it and you don't see your beautiful faces, they're not available for you. Okay, good news about that. You know how you have to bring your ID to every competitive event? If you scan that and your face shows up, you won't have to bring your ID because your check-in sheet will have your picture on it. All right, so if you don't have your picture on there, you still need to bring your photo ID to check in. Also, with ID, if you look on the bottom, you see a barcode? That's your meal ticket. That's how you're gonna get lunch the next 2 days. So make sure you bring this to lunch, which will be in this room. Now, our program is smart. If you try and go through the line twice, it's gonna call you out on it. It's gonna make this loud noise and turn the screen red, and it's gonna let the person know that you're trying to get seconds. Don't be that person. Okay. We ask that you wear these the whole time you are here, except in the swimming pool, and except when you're in your hotel room. You don't have to wear these to bed, okay? You will also be able to take them off after you check into your event, okay? So you don't have to do your tactical response with your ID badge flailing around. All right. Okay, next thing. I hate that Connor picture up there. Next slide, please. My hair was cut short. Okay, you love Connor? We love Connor too. You want to give him another round of applause? Just so you know, that just like mortified him, I'm sure. Okay, I know you want to practice for your events. You've been practicing so hard, and you want to get in a few more practices before you compete. Oh. That is fine. However, you can't do it in the hallways. Okay? No practicing in the hallways. No practicing in the common areas. There are people at this hotel that have no idea what you do. If you are doing your tactical operations in the hallway, somebody is going to get scared. Please don't. We ask that when you're walking around in the hotel, that if you have your training weapons, that you keep them holstered or in the sling, not pointing them at each other, not running around like little bandits. I know. I am the Slayer of Joy, right, Robert? That is my official nickname. All right. Hotel gyms. Everybody likes to work out, right? Well, just so you know, when you're in the gym and you are on the treadmill, it makes horrendous noises in all the rooms nearby. So we ask that you limit your exposure, if possible, to the gym. Or when you're there, you are escorted by an advisor. You can't go hang out in the gym, okay? Go, work out, take care of your business. All All right, hotel quiet time, 9 p.m. That doesn't mean in your rooms, okay? Just quiet. Our curfew is at 10:30. This goes for all of the hotels, not just this one. So even if you're not staying at this hotel, if you're at the Hilton or the Holiday Inn Express, you still need to. Okay, like I was saying, our rules apply at all the hotels, all right? We have people on our staff that are at all of the hotels. They're gonna be doing hallway patrol in the evening. Please, be in your rooms when you're supposed to be. You know how to behave. All right, next slide. There's the curfew information. Naturally, if there's an emergency or there's a fire alarm, please leave your room. Don't be like, nope, Ms. Newsom said we must stay in here or we're in trouble. All right. If you are going to be out after 10:30, which some of you will be because your events aren't going to conclude until like 9 p.m., you might have to travel back to your hotel. Just make sure you have an adult advisor or parent or an adult mentor. Just yell. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next. Noise. Don't be loud in the hallways. We're not the only ones here. Okay, last year we got amazing reviews about how well behaved everybody was. If you didn't notice all the people in the hallways, there was a hockey group here over the weekend. Apparently it was crazy town. We want to show them that we know how to behave and that we are respectful. Remember, you are future public safety personnel. Okay, there are consequences if you violate the noise violation. Your advisors can go over that with you. Next.
Not paying attention.
All right, dress code. Every competitive event has a dress code. You have access to this information. Read it. It's online. Your advisors can have it. We don't have time for you to come to the table. We don't have time for you to come to the check-in table and I feel like you need to change this, this, and this. Look at the dress code before you go. Show up prepared. All right. Next.
Wake up.
I'm trying to speed it up for you. All right. Now, there have been some scantily clad people walking around the hallways. They are not TPSA people. All right? When you're walking around outside your hotel room, if you're going to the pool, cover up. Not with just those little big towels. Okay, wear a cover up, wear a shirt and shorts. Guys, wear a shirt to the pool. Okay? You take your shirt off when you get there. Make sure that you're following your school district's dress code policy. Nobody's going to come around measuring how long your shorts are, okay? Please be respectful. And you know how to dress. All right. Cheating. Don't do it. Okay? I'm good with that. Oh, really? You can't hear me? No. Oh.
Don't touch the button.
Is that Hawkins? Yeah. Move up. What? Exactly. Everybody's got to love Hawkins. All right. So, Louder!
That's right, we teach command voice around here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, go, you good.
All right. Grievances. The policy's online. How many students don't know what a grievance is? It's a complaint. Okay? You come out of your event and you feel like they did you so wrong. Okay? You notify your advisor can file a complaint. We're going to review them. We'll get with your advisors. There's a whole policy online. I am not going to bore you with that right now. All right. It's Mr. Shepherd's turn.
Let's see if I can get this short. Thank you, Chief Harvey, for those inspiring words. Please remember what Ms. Newsom advised, reference the rules and policies. Have fun this week. I now officially declare the 2022-2023 Texas Public Service Association State Conference open.